it is day number 28 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. No edits, no filters. Whatever happens, happens. And today, we're walking through Spain. This is Seville, Spain. Beautiful place. Right now, we have my buddy Brian right here.
Hola.
We're actually from the same area in Brooklyn, New York, which is kind of wild. So I got my buddy here. We don't know each other from Brooklyn. We know each other via YouTube. Being YouTubers. And so right now we're actually on the hunt to get some Wi-Fi so I could actually upload day 27. I am lagging behind due to thank you. I'm lagging behind due to the fact that I haven't been able to find Wi-Fi and also my phone died. So yeah, I'm going here. So we're making it happen.
Heading all the way back to the house.
Brian and Maria.
We got a 15-minute walk.
Yeah, so I figured I could do the 20 minutes now. So you guys are gonna get to see the city. So the goal of this channel is to be able to donate $1,000 to charity every single month. And we are 60% of the way there. A little bit less because we're at about $540. So thank you guys so much for your donations. The charity we're giving back to right now is No Kid Hungry, and No Kid Hungry feeds kids in America. So if we could get everybody to donate just $1 a day, we can make it happen. Hi. So this is Maria. Their channel's called Maria and Brian. So if you guys want to follow them, you can.
And Maria, just in case.
So these are our buddies right here from Spain, and they're showing us around so we don't make any mistakes.
Wow, mistakes will be made.
It's part of the learning process.
Yes, it is. And that's what gives us laughs
and
later
also,
on.
we didn't promise that there won't be any mistakes because I already did it, so somebody else has to do it now, so I can enjoy it. She enjoyed my mistakes. I get to enjoy everybody else's now.
So actually what we had for the first time today was some sardines, which we were like kind of scared of having sardines, I won't lie, because we thought it was going to be like a really, really fishy flavor, and it happened to be absolutely delicious. And the way that I liked it the most, it basically tasted like French fries. So if you are new here, we are Frankie, Alex, and Everly, and we have a YouTube channel called F&A Life, and that's where most of our travels go up. And we love to travel all around the world. This is our first time to mainland Europe traveling and getting to know what it's like to be out here. And it's really cool. Whenever we come out this way, we do about 40, 45 days, and we really get to know a place. So sometimes you'll see us just chilling in the house. Other times you'll see us actually traveling around the country on the daily vlog. What's cool is we already got this channel monetized. We're just waiting on YouTube to finish that up. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be giving all the donations like super chats and stuff like that to the charity as well. So once that comes around, you'll be able to donate that way as well. But Spain has been really beautiful, really cool. The food has been wonderful. The people have been really nice. And we are in a very touristy area, but it's also a really amazing city.
And Everly actually really likes mussels. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like licking the clams the other day.
We had mussels. She was like all in it. Like,
That's the only way to eat it.
Oh, we got a car coming behind us.
Choop, choop.
So one thing that you'll notice is the streets get very tight in some of these areas, and you got to make sure that you don't get ran over by a car.
Also, a lot of the places you think there wouldn't be no cars here. This is definitely just for walking. And then a car shows up and you're
Stop
like,
right
oh,
there.
like that.
And we'll wait for this one to go because I think they have to turn this way. Yeah. Come over here, yeah.
There's another one coming right behind it.
So like,
So this is the street I was talking about because this is the street we stayed walking down.
Oh, so like imagine trying to turn a van down here. That's what happened there on the corner of that wall. That's somebody with a too big of a vehicle hitting the sidewall.
The noise of the tires
Yeah.
is so bad.
Hey, look at this.
Like, that's like chalkboard, you know?
But what I've realized over traveling through like Europe, we have a much different conception of the way like roads are supposed to be in North America, because when North America was built, there was nothing there, and they could really scheme out everything, and
Even
it was
the
built
towns
for
that are
cars.
Really old. No. Well,
Most of North America is built with cars in mind.
not if you think that. Like the major cities would probably be more built for like horse and buggy.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
But like these streets are so tight and narrow, it'd be like, Evie, you're staying up for the whole ride and you're falling asleep. You're supposed to be falling asleep right now. Lay down, close your eyes.
So this is the part of it that's just real life. This is what happens. Evie doesn't want to sleep right now. We are in Spain time, so right now it's about like 5 o'clock, and kids don't necessarily nap, or maybe they're supposed to during like the siesta time, or like the 2 to 5 o'clock when families are just chilling. Maria, would you say that kids take naps from like 2 to 5?
Kids take nap, not 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. At 2 o'clock. Perdona.
Madonna. The man.
Run, Brad.
You want me to run? He dropped something. He dropped some paperwork.
So what I would say is that we have lunch between 2 and 3:30 or 4.
Okay.
And then you might take a nap. Kids will go take a nap. But the napping thing is like a myth of like every Spaniard take naps. We don't take naps like that. It's more of the time that you are at home doing other things.
Yeah,
so where
yeah.
you eat with family and stuff.
Yeah, what Brian was saying to me was it's more of like a time where you would get like federal work done that you need to get done.
Yeah.
So like if you had to go to the DMV, say, like
Well,
some
it will be closed, but
yeah. Well, there's like a lot
like
of
if you want to go to a gym or you're
Yeah.
taking classes for something,
Okay.
or like that's the time that you will go to the grocery store.
gotcha.
Yeah, things like that.
So like, but would the grocery store be open?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's certain things that are open that you could get done every day around those hours.
Yeah.
But most things are closed.
Yeah, most things, especially like government offices and things like that, schools, like none of that will be open.
Yeah. So it's like really cool is that most of like Europe, I guess, kind of operates on like a system where they work from what hours would they work from? Like 9
Yeah,
to
usually like 9 to
2?
2. And then again, like from 4:30 to 9:30 to 8:30
Mhm.
or like 5 to 9.
yeah,
That will be like the
the actual hours.
split hours.
Yeah.
Unless, you work like in a shopping mall and things like that, then it's from like 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
to 10 p.m.
So as a kid growing up in Spain,
Yeah.
what would you say is totally different today? Or like a memory that you had that like, I don't know, that you go back to all the time?
Something that I miss a lot from growing up is kind of the freedom that we had, because we were like more welcoming before than and we're still welcoming.
Yeah.
But back in the days, like it was like exaggerated how welcoming we were. So the doors of the house will be open throughout the day. You will see somebody walking by, especially in small towns, and you'll start talking to them and invite them to your house. And
Interesting.
yeah, so you get to see people that will just come by your town because of that. That doesn't exist anymore.
Okay, even in the small towns, you would say it doesn't really exist anymore?
It existed at a different level,
Yeah.
but not like before.
So like if I was walking down the street in say a small town in Spain and I started talking to some locals, do you think
they'll
they would
talk
invite
to you.
me?
Oh yeah, they'll talk to you and they'll tell you what to do and what
Yeah.
not to do and ask you questions. And,
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is like how open like you are as a traveler. Like if you're willing to talk to these like locals and you're willing to try to understand and
Yeah.
speak the language too,
Yeah,
that goes a
and
long
body
way.
language and smile goes a
Yeah.
long way.
Yeah.
So even if you don't speak the language, like people's gonna try to understand you and explain themselves
Yeah.
with everything. And then always a coffee is, shared or a beer or something. So
Yeah. We found that in van life. So yeah, this is sight, but it's yeah. Motorbikes? No, cars too. Look how skinny this is. Yeah. How about you guys walk together as the three, and you'll see. Yeah. I think Brian could literally touch. Oh my gosh. I think Brian could touch both walls. Oh my gosh. So another thing
This is definitely the bus route. This is where the bus is.
This is where the bus comes.
Yeah.
So like another thing you'll notice in Europe is there's a lot of small cars. Like you actually see those little smart cars quite a bit now.
First off, look, this is a garage.
Oh my gosh, it looks massive.
Wow.
This is a garage.
And it smells like
How do you get in and out?
Through there.
Very, very skilled driving. See, this is why I think that like Formula One. This is why I think that Formula One racing is really popular.
Yes.
Because like the tight streets, everybody feels like they're a race car driver. I know that I do. Whenever I'm driving through the streets here, I'm like, am I racing right now?
Yeah.
Also because you're not used to driving stick, and that's like.
That's also another reason. Yeah.
It gives you that power, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm the one.
Like I
driving.
could, yeah, let's go, baby. Whoa. You get like that feeling of the shift too, you know? I really like this, like how they have just like random little.
The thing is, the architecture is so cool here. And it's not something that
Oh,
majority of
so
people just
look,
walk by.
This is an example. You see
Yeah.
that this rock is different from these ones?
Yes.
So these ones are way more modern. So maybe this is something that they rescue. And I don't know for sure this example, but you see it throughout the city of Seville, where you see a rock like this and you know that this is like a Roman remnant.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is put up or added later on because it was destroyed or something. So we don't take down, we build
Yeah,
with
around.
it.
Yeah. So this was modern at the time.
Oh yeah.
Well, this, yeah,
And
the
now
term.
this is
the
actually modern.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the old and now the new. It's got wild. Were all the bars always on the windows too?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that more of like, was it aesthetic or was it like strength?
We are
Strength around the
sans
windows?
country, so we want the sun to come into our everything,
Yeah.
including bars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's why we have the windows like that.
This is one thing I love too. The old doors with the little tiny door on it to get through, so you could keep your big door closed. I wonder if that was like for chariots to be able to get through, like to bring in big luggage or stuff
I don't
like
know,
that.
Because remember that back in the days we had horses
Yeah,
in the what is that called?
like a carriage. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was saying. A horse and buggy.
So
a
they
carriage.
have to go through it.
That is cool. Yeah, so that would be
Yeah.
for a horse to be able to get through as well. Yeah,
We
like
found out the other
look
day
at this.
about how,
Oh,
right?
so this column, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So this column is a Roman column, most likely brought from Italica, which is a Roman city a few minutes away from Seville. So they brought these kind of things and they built over. Or it was part of the old city that was a wall city, and then they built the new buildings on top of it, so we don't lose it.
Huh. So it's like no matter who was living here at the time, they've continued to keep the importance of the history
But
throughout
it's so crazy
time.
to see. Look at
Some
something
door.
like built on and built on top of.
Yeah. Look at that door right there. That's crazy. This one, like this gate right here with the old arch on it.
Amazon.
It's just like
They go everywhere.
Yeah, right? Have you ever seen an Amazon delivery on a scooter? Frank?
right there. Right? No, I have not. But there it is. First time.
They're bringing the new to the old.
Again, cars.
Yeah. Like these guys made it back here. But look, this is something that you'll see on a lot of cars in Europe. Look at the side of that car. Look at the side of this car.
Boy, that one's rough.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of damage on cars. It seems as if people don't care as much about their car. Rightfully so.
I mean, look at these streets.
Yeah, that's what's rightfully so. And then, like, I even notice when people drive, like, they're not afraid to hit you. So be careful. I had to, like, slow down and move out of the way the other day for somebody. And if I would have kept going, they would have hit me. Look, like... This place is beautiful. So one thing we were talking about earlier that I find to be something that I should talk about with you guys. When you come to a new place, you should really always try to learn the culture. Even if, like, I come to these places with almost no information in my mind about the place. Like I thought of Spain, I thought of the Bulls, and that was about it. And when I come, I get so much appreciation for these places and the people and the culture and just life in general here and why they've, you know, slowly progressed to where they are and how they live today. And yeah, for me, it's beautiful to see. And so I just take my time, I listen, and I may not get everything right, but I try. And even just speaking the language as little as you can, or as much as you can, I should say, with as little as you know is really important. It really helps show the people that you aren't coming here to play around like, say, like a theme park. You know, you want to be part of their culture. You want to see what they have going on and live the way they live. And so if you come to a place with that type of approach, you'll always be appreciated because you're appreciating them. So just something to think about when you come here or come to a place. What are we looking at in here?
So this is a typical patio andaluz. And what it is that the buildings were built and the house were built around a patio instead of having the patio outside of the house.
Ooh.
So you can look at it, and that's where we usually put the plants and everything. And you always have like windows on top where it's like open, so the water, the wind, everything can go in and like get the wind through the house, so you can like air the house, which
So
is
the
something
rain
typical
would
here in
come in
Spain.
here?
Huh?
The rain would come in here?
Well, not in this one because it's covered.
Yeah.
But back in the days, yes.
It would just be kind of
Yeah.
open, yeah. Yeah, this one is more of like a very covered patio.
Yeah.
But it's so much cooler in here than it is outside.
Yeah. Like we were talking about the other day, how like inside people's houses will be like 2 degrees, meanwhile outside is 30.
Yeah.
And
So
this
this
is
is like
part
kind
of
of
the
like
reasons.
ventilation. Yeah, that we
Mhm.
would have.
It's kind of the opposite of in North America because I feel like we make a patio to go outside and get hot, and you get a patio to come inside and get cool.
Yeah.
That effect, right? That effect that happens over time. Yeah, I think she loves the look.
Inside with the rain coming in because of sparkles.
But like, look at the detail on these ceilings and
So again, it's all the ceramic, and it's all the old ones were supposed to be made by hand, and there's only a few artisans that still do it by hand. So I was talking to a guy that was telling me that the design is made with some sort of tint, but also with olive oil, like dry olive oil, and that's what makes the limitation. So when they color it inside, it doesn't split out. Yeah. It was
very
really
cool.
interesting.
So these ones, they do dig a little
Yeah.
to like make sure the pigmentation
Yeah.
kind of stays in that dip.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's so cool. It's wild to like feel it and like actually feel the like, because you look at it, it doesn't look like it's has different levels to it,
Exactly.
but you could really feel it.
And it's a technique that was first found like in the 13th century.
Okay.
So, and it's still live today. And like
Wow.
now it's something luxurious. If you're able to afford one thing of this in your house, that means that you have money.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and so another thing we were talking about was the fact that people like we were talking about the buildings, right? And the buildings being so highly art, related in the sense of like the way they made their structures and all the different design that would be involved in it. And nowadays we have kind of went away from that, right?
I think you look at it not just in the sense of the architecture, there's a sense of value for history, like in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
Because good, bad, or indifferent, they treasure the history and the value of it. So these are things that are remnants of when Spain was conquered and the history prior to all those things that happened that they still keep here. And yeah, they build on top of it, but it'd be very easy to just knock it down and act like it never happened, like in the U.S.
Yeah.
Or just build over it and hide it, like in the U.S.
Look how cool, right?
Yeah. There's just like a sneaky, perfect view down every corridor.
This is what you were saying, Brian, that you absolutely love about it here is like every alleyway is like a photo shoot or like takes you somewhere different.
Look at these doors.
Yeah.
Man. Like the doors, the windows. You don't get this kind of like, I don't really want to say artistry, but just the craftsmanship is so different here, There's an appreciation like these streets, man. Look at this. You got the little windows that come out a little bit here. So everyone could just step outside.
Yeah.
It's not that you have to have, it's not a full-on balcony where you can go sit, have, some tea or coffee or whatever, but you can still step outside and still be in the environment.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're not necessarily missing anything. Look at this door, man. Every door, bro.
Yeah, they're wild. And obviously they've been like reclaimed and fixed and made to look nice again. Like people are still taking care of the old.
Yeah, but the things too with the history here, you see like a couple of buildings, and this is something throughout Spain where they will not knock down like an old face to a building, but they do everything on the inside.
Yeah.
So they will keep the outside face of a building, but reconstruct the inside, rebuild it, and keep it ready, but keep that history of the building itself.
Yeah. Like, look at this little alley.
You got a restaurant down there?
The one thing I found that was like really cool about where you guys used to live is like literally you came downstairs and there was a bar right there.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that happens a lot out
I
here.
wish you guys had enough time to go to Aire.
It's thermal bath.
Thermal bath.
I take a baby
Ooh.
to a thermal bath.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
I don't know.
You can.
Real quick, guys.
If you can, you can. But like a lot of places are like you have to be like 16 or older to like use the like, 'cause especially like a hot tub.
Yeah,
You know what
because
I
of the
mean?
change of
Yeah,
temperature.
like
Makes
it might
sense,
be like
makes
sick for
sense.
them.
Maria, Brian, thank you so much for your time. That's our 20 minutes. We'll see you tomorrow.